Hi, welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, February 28th. I'm Giovanni Benancourt. I am an educator, an analyst, and trader with Vantage Markets. Well, markets haven't moved like this since 1989. And what does this mean for 2023? Now, it's been a wild ride for equities this year, and it's only the end of February. Stocks rose more than 6% in January and are on track to lose more than 1% in February. That particular combination of a strong start followed by a reversal in February hasn't happened since 1989, according to Dow Jones market data, when the Federal Reserve interest rates were also rising. It feels like whiplash from risk on, risk off. The renewed appetite for growth stocks is exemplified by the Nasdaq, which has outperformed the Dow Jones by more than 10% percentage points this year. Having said that, the Nasdaq hasn't moved much in February, though Tesla stock has gained enough to make Elon Musk the world's richest person again. A month ago, sentiment was buoyant on the hopes that growth is slowing gently and inflation weakening. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell kept spirits high by noting that the disinflationary process has begun. Since then, all the news that's good for the economy has been bad for stocks. Unemployment remains near a record low, and the economy is still growing. Inflation is coming down, but stickier than the Fed would like, which ultimately raises the question of what the rest of the year will look like. As ever, it all comes down to the Fed. Higher for longer interest rates will keep a damper on things, though there's still a good chance the economy could be resilient. An economic crash looks less likely, though past rate hikes have yet to really feed through. Back in 1989, a global optimism grew leading up to the fall of the Berlin Wall. Stocks roared back to gain more than 16% between March and the end of the year. There's still time for 2023 to turn around again. Let's just hope it does so a bit faster. Well, with that being said, let's take a look at the markets today. Today, yesterday we saw the market, yeah, open up and a gap up. It did fluctuate higher, but it quickly retreated, and closed. It closed higher than Friday, obviously. But today we've seen that the market has is really flat right now. Even though the market did open where it closed yesterday, and it did take a short fluctuation to the upside, and then another one to the downside. Now, if we had seen uh, this doji here on a chart from yesterday, for example, it would have indicated that it's a flat day to start. It could the day could really just be sideways. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking that this today would be a sideways day. Uh, Really not much of a fluctuation. I'm thinking that if it stays within the range of this candle from Friday's fluctuation, it's just telling us that the market is taking a breather, letting the day, the month end, and let's start a new month tomorrow. So I am out of the equities for now. Same token goes for the S&P and for the Dow. However, for the crude oil, I am seeing the crude oil has taken a nice pop to the upside, and will that momentum continue? Well, the RSI is closely reaching 50. That implies a strong volatility or a strong momentum to the upside. So I will be trading crude oil today. Uh, I am gonna put my resistance at 78.50. That's my target for today. 78.50. No, 78.50. Let's see. So that's my target for today, and I am going to lift the support for 75.50-ish. Right here. Okay. So I am long crude oil. I'm out of Nat Gas. Nat Gas is also looking. I'm looking at Nat Gas to be one of those flat days. Perhaps we will start another session just like this, just really choppy session. So I'm out of it. Gold, however, is looking to trade lower. Will we come down to the 1800 marker and find a support? That's we gotta wait to see that if that happens. So I'm gonna actually gonna wait uh, for another hour before I come in into gold, which is almost really just touching the oversold territory on the other side. So keep that in mind. And then we have silver. I'm out of silver. Okay, the same token goes for silver and copper. Copper is the one that's looking really to trade a bit higher. So I'm gonna put my resistance at 410, and so I am long silver, a short position in silver anyhow. So let's see how much will that stay in the in effect for today. The 21-day moving average is very close to the market, so that could act as a resistance, dynamic resistance. Then we have Bitcoin, they're going to stay around 24,000 amount of Bitcoin. Then we have Euro. Euro has fluctuated above 106, will stay there and reach the target 106.50. That could probably happen. Then let's take a look at the pound. The pound is looking to fluctuate higher. Uh, it did reach that 121, so let's see if that will be the case. As and that will, all of that will happen if the dollar index continues to move lower to 104. Okay, so those are my levels for today. Have a great trading day. I'll see you tomorrow.